on the 1st of June 1878, what was then the longest railway bridge in the world, by far the longest railway bridge in the world, which was the Firth of Tay Bridge, was opened by Queen Victoria. Now, this bridge had been designed by a renowned Scottish engineer whose name was Thomas Bush, and Queen Victoria knighted Thomas in tribute to his service to the British nation by designing such a magnificent bridge. The bridge crossed the Firth of Tay, and it was 3 kilometres long. And so there was a series of piers in the water and then a series of tall towers which took the bridge high above the water, because this was an arm of the sea. At 7:30 p.m. on the 28th of December 1879, there was an extremely fierce gale blowing down the Firth of Tay. And the track people went out with red lamps and tried to wave the approaching train to stop and not attempt to cross the bridge because of the extreme winds that were blowing. And unfortunately, the driver of the train ignored or didn't see the warning lights, and he went onto the bridge and up onto the so-called high span, which are very high above the water. And the gusts of wind that hit the train as it was trying to go across blew the bridge down and killed everyone on board the train. They all drowned in the Firth of Tay. There was a royal commission, and poor Mr. Bush, or Sir Thomas Bush, was unable to produce his wind calculations. He swore that he had carefully calculated the wind loads, but he had lost the papers which described the calculations. That Royal Commission very seriously chastised him and said what a terrible job he had done. And Sir Thomas simply went home and died. He didn't die of a heart attack, he didn't die of cancer, he died of shame. So he just sat in his house, didn't eat, and just waited till he died, which didn't take very long. So he died a few months later, age 58 years old. So it was a tragedy which led to improvements in structural engineering. So people came to appreciate just how very carefully they needed to measure maximum wind loads.